Hey guys, Psychic Pictures here. Well, I'm starting off this series, which is I review games and anime that I'm playing and watching before I get too far in and giving my thoughts about it. With the anime, it's going to be 3 episodes before I do the reviews of this. So, without further ado, let's take a look at Black Rock Shooter. Now, for this anime, I seriously don't know what to think of it, because it does something that no other anime does, and it is a very bad thing to do in anime, which is the side story is more appealing than the main story. I know it sounds really weird, but in Black Rock Shooter, there's the normal Earth world, and then there's this alternate world, which I call the Black Rock Shooter world, and it really, and the main plot is that, from what I understand, there's one girl trying to be friends with another girl, which leads to very I wouldn't say a confusing plot, but most of the time I'm sitting there thinking, is she trying to get with the girl, or what? I really don't understand it at this point. But the alternate world is where all the action and everything comes into play. Now, that would have been good to put into the main story, which I think they intertwine, because the main girl does dream about the Black Rock Shooter world. But it's very confusing with alternating them, because they happen either very often in an episode, or like episode 3 where it doesn't happen, where it happens 3 times and it's for like a minute at most. And I have to admit that the Black Rock Shooter world is very appealing. I really like the layout of it. It is a very dark place. I just can't describe the Black Rock Shooter world and how awesome it is. But sadly, it's not the main focus, and that's really bad when the side focus is more appealing than the main focus, because that can completely eliminate the entire anime. Because right now, with Black Rock Shooter, I'm not that appealed by it. True, the Black Rock Shooter world is really awesome, and I really like it. But, gosh darn, the actual main plot is either not well done, or very confusing, which is 2 things that is not supposed to happen in anime at all. True, there have been anime that have as simple a plot as this, and yet they do really well. Clannad is an excellent example of this, because it's just the relationship between Tomoya and Nagisa, pretty much. And all the side stuff doesn't interfere with the actual plot. Here, the side stuff is so much more appealing that I often find myself saying, can we go back to the other world, please? Because that one's much more interesting than this crap. And I know I shouldn't judge it by episode 3 at this point, because it does say that the Black Rock Shooter world is alongside ours, and that the main girl in that world is taking the pain for the main girl in our world. which that's kind of I can understand that, but I really don't see the point in the Black Rock Shooter world at this point. Because all it is there for is to be awesome, pretty much. And I really can't see what the appeal is about the main world. Because it really seems like the main girl is trying to get with another girl. It's really freaking confusing and really horribly played. I often find myself not being interested in the plot because I'm so confused on what just happened. Ah, jeez. Well, that's my thoughts about Black Rock Shooter at this point. I'm still going to continue watching the anime, but gosh darn, if it doesn't give me something to look forward to besides the Black Rock Shooter world soon, I'm not going to watch much more of this anime. I'm still going to watch it probably to episode 6. If there's nothing past that, I don't know. True, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. Trust me, there are anime a lot worse than this one. And honestly, this one's probably in my top 20. Probably. But since I've only seen 30 anime, including this one, that's not saying much. But at least it's no Sailor Moon where there's a lot of bad characters, and annoying ones at that. There's no annoying characters in this one, but it's not appealing right now. I know I'm being really repetitive about that, but gosh darn, there's nothing appealing about it. It's like if you took a loaf of bread and started slicing it up and calling it an anime. That's about as appealing as it is right now. Because the only... I said this in the video already, but I need to elaborate on it. The Black Rock Shooter world is completely awesome. But there's nothing else appealing about Black Rock Shooter other than the Black Rock Shooter world. Because the characters in there are either really bland or the plot is so confusing that you can't even pay attention to anything. Well, that's my initial thoughts on Black Rock Shooter. I will do another review of Black Rock Shooter when I get more into the anime, but that's all I have to say right now. This has been Psychic Pictures, and I'll see you guys